for you on third down. It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up fourth down.
Patriots ready for the punt, as he'll punt it away for the fourth time today. And a pretty good result there. That's out of bounds right at the 10-yard line. The Broncos offense about ready to take over once more. They'll try to build on the lead as they begin here in the final moments of this third quarter. Draw play here for Harvey. The flag is down. It's a gain of a yard. But let's check the call. The Broncos offense getting set to get back to work. This will start from the 12, trying to put a drive together here. It's 1st and 10. So we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Fourth quarter begins on the ground. He'll get a couple of yards back, but it will be second and long.
That is on the 8-yard line. Brings up second down.
From the shotgun, here's Nix. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, take it in over the middle. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the fourth quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative. Just handoff right, handoff left. And it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out. And these are body blows on any defense. This quarterback has the ability to make guys miss and do a lot of damage in the run game. And that's a nice pickup there.
Now, a second down throw for Nix. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
RPO, quick throw. There's Sutton. And they're going to bring him down, but there is a penalty marker on the field. A run with Harvey. Not much. Second and long coming up.
Brought down at the 35-yard line. Brings up second down.
They send Sutton in motion. Ingram able to get open, makes the catch. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
The drag route. We used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
They'll try to run here with Harvey. And he's going to be brought down, but not until he gets inside the 35. 22 yards, the pickup there. good for a Denver first down.
And this is the point of the game, Mike, where you really can start leaning on your run game and try to close this game out. You've got the lead, you're in the fourth quarter, and they're able to pop off a big run.
And a good job following his blockers, a gain of 7. It'll be second down.
8 yards on the pickup, brings up second and 2 at the Patriots' 23-yard line.
From the gun, that is a run with Harvey. Still keeping the legs moving, somehow managing to turn that into a gain.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker, and they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
They'll try to sneak it here, and he will have a Broncos first down. At least at first glance, they'll spot the football just beyond the marker, and they convert on 3rd and inches.
First and 10.
When done correctly, Mike, this is just such a high percentage call. It's kind of hard to choose another play off your call sheet. It's impossible to defend. You can know it's coming, stack the box, whatever you want to do. But most of the time, they'll just drive forward and pick up the first down.
And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
These edge rushers, they are judged by their sack totals, Mike. They love to rush the passer. But they have responsibilities in the run game as well. Great job here, keeping it to no gain.
They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. Throwing, Nix. I had a defender draped all over him, incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
That is hauled in at the 5. And the Broncos are going to have 1st and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown. That's a gain of 16 yards, and it sets up 1st and goal. An opportunity for what could be a game-sealing touchdown right here. 1st down and goal. Harvey, and he's going to go backwards, taken down at the 6.
This defense knows the importance of this drive. They have to keep this game at 1 possession. That's a great start there on 1st down.
6-yard line.
2nd and goal. Now it's from the 6-yard line. On the bootleg, it's Nix. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Portland Sutton. Touchdown, Denver.
Touchdown, Broncos.
Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the 4th quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the 4th quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
Makes the score Broncos 24, Patriots 12.
So now after the touchdown, Luck's going to send this one away. On the return, Travion Henderson. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Patriots offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. On 1st and 10. Oh, a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass he say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up 2nd down.
As you can probably imagine, Mike, this one really burns me. I mean, man, I wish my fellow tight ends catch every ball the entire game, but to be this open and not come down with it, I'm going to have to set a reminder. Next year at TEU, we're going to have to bring out some jugs machines.
That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there. Separated the man from the ball, and it'll bring up third down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. Here's a screen taken in by Henderson. And he'll be out of bounds, well short of the line to gain. And that'll set up fourth down.
Anytime you call a running back screen, the key is the relationship between the offensive line and the running back. They have to be in sync perfectly to set up the big play. That wasn't the case here on third down. He gets tackled short of the sticks.
It's the tight end Henry in motion. Now or never, they'll throw it. This is intercepted. Picked off by Jonathan Cooper. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. On first down, it's Harvey. And he's able to push his way forward, a gain of about 2. It'll be second down.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Here's Nix to throw. Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. He can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a third down.
Anytime you see a receiver at this level miss a ball that easy, it's just concentration. They just take it for granted. All of a sudden, they're thinking about what their next move is or what they're going to do after the catch. And instead of just focusing on first things first, secure the catch, put the ball away, then become a runner.
He was looking for Marvin Mims there. And it's going to lead to fourth down.
So the receiver does everything right except for the most important part. He runs a nice route, great separation downfield, but now you just got to finish that thing off with a catch.
52-yard attempt.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Broncos will extend their lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
So following the field goal, Lutz is back out to kick it away. This one taken at the 7. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. The Patriots offense ready to take over possession of the football. They'll go play action with May. He'll get this out to the left flat. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late. You know, so I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
And he's going to be out of bounds, but they take it to the 20-yard line with that one. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 37 yards.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
And a strong first down run, a pickup of 9, setting up second and short.
A gain of 9 brings up second and 1 at the 11-yard line.
Working out of the gun, it's Madden. And he will score! Game on! Hunter Henry! Touchdown, New England! So they get the touchdown, and now it is a 9-point game. Greg, you can go for 1 and make it a 1-possession game. Or some people think about going for 2 here. What would you do?
I think I'm going for 2, Mike. Listen, the way you have to look at it is I need a 2-point conversion at some point. But I want to know now, am I down truly 2 scores, or am I able to get it down to 7 and truly make it a 1 score? So I'm going for 2 now, and I want to know what the rest of this game looks like. How many possessions do I need?
So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a 1-score game as they kick it away. Here comes a return from the 5. Across the 20, they'll mark them down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. The Broncos offense make their way out to take over once more. The advantage is 8. We'll see if they can make this a 2-score game on this drive. First down and 10. They'll begin on the ground with Harvey. And a good run there. They give him 5 yards. Now the Patriots going to use their first timeout. And they'll get together prior to this second down play. Play action now. It's Nix. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. New England going to take their second timeout and talk things over before third down. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. That's caught. It's the tight end Ingram. The Pats going to stop it here. They'll use their third and final timeout. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 44-yard line. On the 6-yard line. 1-yard gain brings up second and 9.
From the 46, here's second and 9. Throwing is Nix. Now they'll set up the screen for Harvey. They'll empty out the backfield as they come up for third and a yard. They'll drop to throw. And on third down, that ball incomplete.
So prior to that third down, both at their disposal, but Nice job by the defense being up to the task. Force the incomplete. Brings up fourth down.
The Broncos bringing out their punter as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a fourth quarter lead.
The Patriots take over.
So now Drake May and the Patriots down by 8, 1:45 to play. How will this play out? We'll watch as they come up for first down. From out of the gun, here's May. That's caught downfield by Diggs. They'll have a first down. It's a gain of 28.
All right, this is a good start. Plays like these are definitely going to help as you work your way into scoring range. While you have to be wary of the clock and keep an eye on it, they should have plenty of time here to finish this drive.
Pressure gets there, and down he goes.
That's a prototypical coverage sack. All 11 guys on the field doing their job. Starts with sound back-end coverage. Nowhere to go quick with the ball. The quarterback has no chance but to extend the play. Look for something late developing downfield. That was all the time this front needed to chase him down and bring him down for a sack.
That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Case and it'll be third down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball. Great job there defensively separating the man from the ball. And this is the moments of the game where you need your best players to step up. And this guy's showing.
Here we go. This is fourth down. They'll go. Here's May. He'll find his tight end. That's Henry. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line.
And the Patriots.
The risk pays off to the tune of 16 yards.
39-yard line.
Really nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all of that, but it's also timing. The timing of the route. When is that wide receiver coming out of his break to deliver that ball accurately as his head comes around? If the ball's thrown too early, the receiver's not ready. If the ball's thrown too late, that's when disaster strikes. All right, so this is why you get paid the big bucks. These are the possessions as a quarterback you need to deliver for your team. Everybody talks about 2 minutes. Everybody drills it every single week. But when it comes down to this moment in the game, your quarterback needs to be on point. After that first down incompletion, it just makes things that much harder. A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
Man in motion, it's Diggs. Throwing on third down is May. Pass completed to Douglas. 14 yards on that pass play there. First down, New England.
14 yards. That's another Patriots first down. First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Here's May again. That is incomplete, so the task gets more difficult. Time for maybe 2 plays. That's it.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
That'll be incomplete. And now we are down to likely just one more play.
That throwaway certainly isn't ideal in this situation, especially when you're trailing at this stage of the game, but no damage done. Move on to the next play.
Here we go. One final play. A Oh, the pressure too much. He goes down. So mile-high salutes all around. It's a win for the Broncos. They proved much the best in this one.